with us now is Igor Novikov. He's a former advisor to Ukrainian President Zelenskyy. Welcome back to the show, Igor. Nice to see you today.
Thank you for having me. Hello.
I don't want this to get lost in Jackie's reporting. Russia is not extending an olive branch this weekend. In fact, they're doing just the opposite, ramping things up. She just reported hundreds of drones, dozens of missiles, at least one person killed, multiple injured, knocking out power, now knocking out heat, allegedly targeting civilians. Does Putin even want peace?
Well, to be honest, I mean, I'm in Kiev right now, and out of those 40 missiles, at least 3 were overflying my house directly overhead. So 2 days ago. So doesn't really feel that way to me. Plus, my diesel generator has been running for 2 days straight now. Not exactly getting those peace vibes from Moscow at the moment. But hopefully President Trump can put enough pressure on Moscow to come to some sort of an agreement to end this war.
Yeah, if we can pull up that video of the Oval Office meeting that went pear-shaped pretty quickly, where they were expected to sign this rare earth minerals deal. Things were looking like, they were going to be peachy. And then Trump was saying, you don't have the cards. You don't have the cards to Zelenskyy, as he was, saying we need these security guarantees and almost demanding it, is what critics of Zelenskyy were saying about that meeting. But Trump was saying, you don't have the cards. Does Zelenskyy have more cards now?
Well, to be honest, I disagree with the initial statement. I think we've always had the cards. It's just certain cards are not meant to be played unless absolutely necessary. So that's important. And I think, the magical ingredient that's been missing from that infamous meeting that we need today is the lack of publicity. So I think the less we see from that meeting, the more productive it's going to be today.
Okay, well, explain that. I haven't heard anybody say that. When you say you have the cards, they just haven't been played. What do you mean?
Well, we're fighting for survival. So as you can imagine, there's plenty more Ukraine can do to cause damage to Russia. But we're interested in ending this war. So we're trying not to provoke too much. So we're simply defending ourselves. But, if we had to up the game, it won't only be oil refineries. I mean, we can do much, much more, but this war needs to end. So there's no light at the end of that tunnel if everyone escalates.
It's very difficult to fight against somebody like Vladimir Putin, who doesn't appear to care about his men dying. As many are happening. People call him a butcher, a killer, and a whole lot worse. Territorial discussions regarding the Donbass region and also this nuclear power plant are also going to be on the table today, we're learning. So as somebody who knows Zelenskyy yourself, do you think he's prepared to make land concessions and make this peace plan a reality?
Well, to be honest, I mean, the most important thing I need to stress out here, it's not his call. We're a democracy, and it's the Ukrainian people's call in terms of land concessions. So he's not at liberty to just kind of take and give land. He's not Vladimir Putin. So basically, what's going to happen today is we need to find the acceptable formula that ends this war. And obviously, any compromise will be painful to both sides, and otherwise it's not a compromise. So hopefully there's compromise reached. And then last but not least, the most important elephant in the room, let's hope Russia accepts it, because so far I haven't seen a single sign that Putin wants peace. And, so far most of the pressure has been on the victim. Now let's see some pressure on the perpetrator.
Yeah, look, you're not joining us from some shiny office in Manhattan down the road. You're joining us from Ukraine. You say you've got a generator going right now because of these ramped up attacks this weekend. You're in your home, it looks like. So tell me, what are your neighbors saying? What are people in your community saying? Are they ready to make concessions after watching their brothers die?
Well, definitely there's always been called for peace. I mean, let me remind you, we're the victims of an aggression. It's not like we started this war. So nobody wanted the war initially. And when it came, and we keep defending ourselves, but obviously everyone's going to be happy if the war ends. Now, in terms of the mood on the ground, obviously there's a lot of war fatigue here. It's unpleasant, to say the least, to have cruise missiles flying overhead, to pay extra $3,000 a month in my case, and have to earn it for diesel and everything like that. But at the same time, it's a war, it's a genocidal war against us as a nation. So we can't simply say, no, we're tired, let's end it. Putin needs to back off. And if that happens, I think it's possible with President Trump's help and with the Americans' help, then there's going to be peace. But the mood is fatigued but resilient.
gosh, in almost 4 years. I can imagine how worn down and weary many people must be. The images are horrific.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.